Hey guys, today I'm going to be filming a November Shop My Stash. I am going to be doing it less like shoppy style, just because I don't think that I'm going to have... I don't think that I have the space to like set up the tripod and like actually get good angles and stuff. It's just going to end up looking like super wonky. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to show you what I had in my everyday makeup drawer aside from the things I'm trying to pan, and then I'm going to replace those with things for November. You get it. So the first thing I had in for October is the Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers blush in the limited edition of, what is it called? Where's the name? Oh, Let's Get Smashed. And it has like a little pumpkin face on it. It's so cute. And it smells like pumpkin spice. It's been a joy to use this. I'm wearing it today. I love it. It's a joy. You can definitely tell I used it. Like, it looks like it's got some use on it, which I'm happy about. Definitely no dip or anything, but you know, blushes are basically indestructible. And then I've also been using the Profusion Blush 3 palette, which looks like this. I have mostly been using Chic and Bliss, which are these two shades down here. See if you guys will be able to see. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but that's what I have been using. And then I've got the, what is this? BH Cosmetics Blacklight Highlight Palette. And so, I don't bend this back so it's like all stiff. But this is the highlight palette I've been using. I don't know if you'll be able to tell. They're not like, okay, so this one down here is like a duochrome. It's a pink with like a bluey purple shift. I don't even know if you'll be able to tell on camera. But yeah, I've been loving these. BH has this, I think this palette is discontinued. They have another palette that's almost exactly like this. Well, like the same like size, and it has 6 shades and everything, that also has colorful shades in it. And I think that's discontinued too. But if anybody knows what I'm talking about and anybody knows where I can find it, because I don't know what it's called, let me know if you know where I can find it, because I wanted both of them so bad and I was only able to find this one. So if you can point me in the right direction, that would be great, because I am a sucker for colorful highlights. They're my favorite. They're so good. Speaking of colorful highlights, I've also been using the, okay, so this is the first like jumbo highlight. The first, what is it? Technically it's Soul Body, not ColourPop. Oh, I just dug my finger into it. That's freaking great. I love that. So awesome. Good thing it's like a putty, so I can just slap it back in there, but wow. Might as well swatch it for you guys now if you haven't seen it, because it's like all up under my fingernail. That's a vibe. It is, let me see if I can get a little bit more from under my fingernail to kind of spread it out. It is a beautiful green shift. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see that. And there you go. I just kind of put my hand weird, but it is beautiful. It has like no base color, but it shifts green, and it's just perfect. It's perfect. This was from the new Hocus Pocus collection. That's what the front looks like. A little Binks on there. This is the Hocus Pocus 2 collection. This is called Find the Book Shimmering Body Powder. So technically this is supposed to be a body shimmer. These are highlights for me personally, like face highlights, because I love colorful highlights. But this is beautiful. I've been using this. It's so great. But it's time to put it away for now, at least. I foresee myself bringing out the green highlighters back again in like December-ish. Because, you know. I've also been using the eyeshadow palette from the Hocus Pocus 2 collection from ColourPop. And... oh. Ugh, come on, bend correctly, please. It doesn't want to, okay. This is what the palette looks like. This right here is definitely my favorite shade. This is the pressed glitter though. It's so good. It like almost doesn't even feel like a pressed glitter because it's so fine. It's incredible. I did a purple look with this with Observe, Wicked Ways, and Candle is a Light. It was so good. I think that's the first time I've ever done a purple look. It may be the first time I ever did a purple look. I was obsessed with it. I thought for the longest time that I didn't like purple eyeshadow. Apparently I do. And then the other two palettes I've been using this month are both of the Batty Bean by Shroud palettes. So I've got the It's Freakin' Bats palette, and then I have the new Halloween palette. I'll show you just in case you don't know what they look like. This is the Halloween palette, which I like. It's really nice. However, I think that I do like the It's Freakin' Bats color story more. I don't know why, but I feel like I like it more. Yeah. There's that. So those are all of the things that I have been... oh, no. The ColourPop Hocus Pocus 2 BFF mascara in Butcherson. Like Billy Butcherson. This is a like deep plummy purple, just color of the packaging. I don't know if you can tell. Mascara, and it's alright. I'm not the biggest fan of the ColourPop BFF mascara formula. I do find it a little bit flaky. I don't find it the most buildable, but it's alright. It's not horrible. I can work with it. And it's the only plummy purple mascara I have, so I have been using that a few times. All of those things will be moving along for the month. I'm going to put them back, and I've got some other items to share. Let me just get them out of this bag real quick and kind of scooch those other things over. Let's see, what should I start with? I'm going to start with kind of the like quote-unquote boring stuff first. Let's see. Okay, so the video should be up before this one, maybe. I'm not sure. This was in my project pan of items I wanted to use up or hit pan on, whichever. I had two things in there I wanted to hit pan on before the end of the year, before 2023. And I definitely hit my goal in this. I hit pan, pretty, substantial pan. But I also said in there that once I hit pan, I will probably did I say that weird? Once I hit pan, I will probably work on this just for the rest of the year or until it's done. So since I won't really be updating for this product in my project, I'm moving it into my everyday makeup drawer section. Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna be in my calm down. Think your words and say them. Oh my god. This is going to be in my Shop My Stash. Okay. There's that. I really hope that video is going up before this one because there's going to be some spoilers in here if it's not. This is the In Studio Cosmetics Hydrating Primer. It's like the ittiest bittiest little primer. It's a 0.27 fluid ounce 8 ml primer. It's super uber little. I should definitely be able to finish this by the end of the year, if not by the next update to this video. But yeah, I'm trying to, I feel like I have too many primers. I for sure have too many primers. So I'm trying to get rid of all my like little minis, because then I'll be able to, you know, get rid of more quickly. So this guy's next. And I don't even know if this brand exists anymore. They were in Walmart for a very short period of time. I think this was like $1. I think all of their stuff was $1. So, I mean, there's that. I'm going to use that up. I also used up my setting spray, so I needed to grab a new setting spray. That project, in case you haven't been watching those videos, I mean, there's only 2 of them so far, but that project is not a rolling project. So anytime I finish up a category, I'm just going to grab a new one and put it in my Shop My Stash. This is the Hard Candy Glow Sheer Envy setting spray. I think because now that I'm in a warmer climate, glowier products are going to make more sense for me in the winter. I guess they technically did before too. I don't know. I feel like glowier setting sprays and things like that make more sense for me in the winter, because my face is more on the oily side in the summer, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So I grabbed this one also because it was my smallest setting spray. So, you know, also I'm trying to use up my Hard Candy like little minis, because it's about Christmas time now. And by that I mean like stores are going to be putting out product for the holiday season. And Walmart always, in their like stocking stuffer aisle, they always put out these little hard candy like minis, travel size things, and I'm a sucker for them. I always buy, they're always $1. They better be $1 this year. That inflation better not play with me, because I need my hard candy dollar items. And I will probably buy one of everything, if I am being honest. So I need to work on them, because that's gonna happen. I'm sure it will. Okay, what's next? Oh, this is my NYX glitter primer. You know, it's a must-have. It's got to be in here. I use it with most of my shimmers. If I want like an opaque, very shiny, shimmery look, I use that. Or if I'm using glitter. Let's see what's next. I have a highlight and a highlight palette. So for my highlight, I have the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Highlight in Trophy Wife. And this is not a shade I would have picked out for myself, but my husband picked this out for me. I think he, honestly, if I'm being honest, I think he mostly picked it out because he thought the name was funny. But this is a gold, like a very gold, very shimmery highlight. I can sheer it out so it's more just like gold sparkles on me and not really like a base color of gold. It doesn't really have like a base color of gold. It's pretty much just like pure gold sparkle, which I do enjoy sparkly highlights, so I'm not mad about that. But honestly, I'll probably use this more of like a highlight topper, like use another shade of highlight and then like top some gold sparkle on top of it, if that makes sense. So that's probably what I'll use that for. And then the highlight palette I grabbed is the Smoke and Mirrors Golden Sugar Highlight Palette. And that looks like that. There are 4 shades in here. I have used these, but I remember liking them, but it's been a very long time since I used them. So I don't really remember like exactly what I thought about them. They're not swatching like, oh my god, incredible, like beaming or anything. But I think applied they are pretty nice. So we're gonna work with that this month. And then I have 3 blushes. I have a cream blush. This This is one that I made myself, so it is kind of ugly, but it's like a purpley mauve-y color. So there's that. I just made this out of some old lipsticks, melted them down and mixed them up. So there's that. For my single powder highlight, I have the Wet n Wild Rosé Champagne. I just thought that this would be a nice color for fall, you know. And then for my blush palette, I have the Juvia's Place The Saharan Blush Volume 2. Hopefully I can get this to bend. Bending these palettes the first time is just... Okay, so there's that. I don't actually think I've used this palette on my face. Maybe once. I just think that these are beautiful. I think that the shades will be great for like a fall to winter transition. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting some use out of these. And my whole point of the Shop My Stash is to... My intention is that these are the only products I'm going to be using for the month, along with my Project Pan stuff. And a big reason for that, a little tangent right now before I get into the rest of the stuff, a big reason for that is I have a tendency to get a little bit overwhelmed with my collection because I do have a very large makeup collection. Well, I think it's very large. It's not like YouTube large, but it's definitely large for the average consumer. I have a tendency to get a little overwhelmed, and then I'll like I'll like pick one thing in each category and I'll just use that over and over and over. Like, and when I say only one thing, I mean like colored products, like things that I should and could be rotating through regularly. I just have a habit of not doing that. So my intention is to kind of embrace that aspect of myself while also making sure that I'm getting use out of more products. Do you know what I mean? So I'm embracing it in the sense that I know myself well enough to know that when I put these things in my drawer, it's very likely that these are the only things I'm going to pull from for the month. But by doing a Shop My Stash and like, you know, doing it every month, I'll be refreshing those items. I'll be like forcing myself to refresh them because it's like on a schedule. I hope that makes sense. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I hope it does. I have 3 lip products. I guess 3 was kind of the magic number in here. Not really for everything, but okay. Anyway, I have the e.l.f. What is this called? Sheer Slick lipstick in Golden Pear. And that's what it looks like. It's a very nice fall color. So there's that. And then I pulled the Hocus Pocus, the ColourPop Hocus Pocus 2 lip gloss in Boys Will Love Me. And it's like this. It doesn't look this dark. Let's just see if I can swatch it. It doesn't look this dark when you swatch it. It just has kind of like a purpley grayish tinge with lots of multicolor glitters. I cannot speak for the life of me today. So I grabbed that. And then the last lip color I grabbed is the Black Moon Cosmetics liquid lip in the color Cider. And that's what it looks like. It's like a grungy, pukey yellow. I love it. I love this color. So I definitely plan on getting some use out of this. I didn't really get out any like neutral colors. I guess this is like the most neutral that I picked out, but it's really not, like, I wouldn't consider that neutral really. Because if I really want something like neutral other than what I have, I need to get use out of the like clear lip thingy that I have in my Project Pan, so I'll just use that. The last 2 things are eyeshadow palettes, and I picked out the ColourPop Sweet Talk palette. everybody and their mother knows what this looks like. I picked this. I don't know why. It was literally the first palette I picked up and I was like, oh, I should probably use this some more. So I grabbed it. Also because the glitters I love and I'm obsessed with, and I want to use glitter more often because I love glitter. And I have a lot of like glitters that are in their own containers. But because I want to get into using glitter more, I felt like an easy way to do that was to have it in a palette. So that felt like a good choice. The next one I picked was the Olimar Cosmetics Spanglish palette. And that is what it looks like. It's beautiful. The shimmers are, oh my god, incredible. So stinking pretty. And I don't know why. I don't know if this is like really fall-ish, fall-esque. But I want to do more purple looks. More pinky looks. So I thought I'd grab this. Because it's got some like fall colors with the kind of like the orange and the brownish kind of color, like cool tone brown color. But then it's also got the purples and the pinks. So I thought that that would be fun to pull in. That's it. That's all of the stuff that I'm going to have in my everyday makeup drawer. And I think that that's plenty. Probably more than I needed, to be honest. But I'm happy with that. So that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I apologize for my spastic nature. I cannot speak today for some reason. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already and you're even still here, because I am a complete mess. So if you are, I appreciate it. And you should probably just, you know, stick around. Just don't leave. There's no point. You're already here. And yeah, give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you wish. And I'll see you next time.